Hey guys, Wendy here from Wendy Does Lots of Stuff, and tonight we're going to make a real basic keto beef and chorizo chili. And we're going to use the Instapot IP Luxe, and it's pretty simple. There's very few ingredients. We're going to use a pound of ground beef, a half a pound of chorizo sausage. You can get the already cooked smoked sausage and chunk it up, but I like to use the raw stuff. You need 2 cups of diced tomatoes. You need to chop up 1 small onion, 1 small can, I think it's like 4 ounces of green chilies, the equivalent of 3 garlic cloves minced, and just some salt, some good old pepper, and that's it. Oh, and you need some olive oil for the bottom of the Instapot. So the first thing that you're going to do is you are going to set your Instapot to saute, and you're going to put your olive oil in there and let that start come to temperature. I forgot to tell you, it's about a tablespoon of olive oil you want to put in there. Alright, so once your oil starts to get warm, you're going to add your beef or chorizo and your beef. You can add them at the same time. Unless you're using cooked chorizo, then you're going to want to start cooking the beef a few minutes beforehand. Now once you got everything in there, just start breaking it up. Break it up together, and that way it is going to mix up together nicely. Now that it's pretty much broken apart and mixed, just go ahead and add in about a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper and about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. You want to start out with your salt lower, and you can add it as you go because you can't take it back. And then you're going to just let the meat go for about 5 minutes, and just keep stirring it and breaking it up as it goes. Once you're about 2 minutes into it, go ahead and add your onions in. Give those a stir too. And let the beef cook and the chorizo for about another 3 minutes. So it's been about 5 minutes since your beef started cooking, beef and chorizo, and about 3 minutes for your onion. Now you're going to go ahead and you're going to add in your minced garlic, and you're going to cook that for about another 2 minutes. Okay, so about halfway through the 2 minutes with the garlic, you want to give it another really good stir. So you'll notice I'm not putting a whole lot of or a package of chili mix in here. That's because we're using the chorizo, and the chorizo has so much flavor that it's going to give to the chili. Yum. Okay, so when your 2 minutes are up, you're going to turn your saute function off by hitting the cancel button. And then you're going to add in your 2 cups of diced tomato. And when you buy the can, don't drain it. You want the juice in there. The next thing you're going to add is your green chilies. You definitely want to drain your green chilies. Give it a good stir. And then check your seal, because you're going to go ahead and put that puppy on. Put your Instapot seal on. Make sure your valve is set to sealing there on the top. And then you want to manually set this for 15 minutes. And that's going to build up pressure, and then count down from 15 to 0. When it beeps or gets to L000, you're going to let it naturally release That means you're not going to touch the valve for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, you can go ahead and flip it to venting and enjoy. Okay, so your timer went off and you let it rest by naturally venting for 5 minutes. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to vent it. And it'll take you about a minute or two to vent it completely. Once you hear that tick, you know that you can then open the lid. Okay, so when you're getting ready to lift it, just be real careful. This handle right here, now, and I know I have an older model. Yours may be different, but that handle is going to be hot to the touch. And when you lift the lid, make sure that you lift it from the back out so that the steam doesn't get you right in the face. Ooh, that's looking pretty good. Now here's the point, you can go ahead and taste it. See if you need to add more salt or anything else that you'd like to add to finish it off. And then you can start dishing it out. We like to add sour cream and cheese to it. And that's pretty much it. Nice, tasty keto beef and chorizo chili, no beans. It has probably about 25 to 30 grams of protein and very few net carbs, like very few. I think it's under 4 total, so it's yummy. And even if you're not doing keto, it's pretty good. So there it is. Now, if you like watching my personal Instapot appliance challenge over the course of the next year, please remember to subscribe, like, follow, and share. I really appreciate it. Take care.